We interrupt this broadcast. This is a Valve emergency. At 2 AM Eastern Time, a player by the name of Benny the Lenny has hacked our database and removed the Pyro from Team Fortress 2. There was no backup of the Pyro. So if you're a Pyro main, you have to suck it up and play as the one and only question mark.
Alright then, well I hope you don't have many Pyro items, because I doubt the heavy will be able to fit into them. Meanwhile, some of you drink your tears away. Don't mind me while I lay back and have some plums.
Hey, Lovecat, might want to stock up on some Razorbacks tonight.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey peeps, it's your one and only Cat with a Scat, and today we will be discussing how everyone's life would change if the lovely she-male, known as the Pyro, got removed from Team Fortress 2. But before some deep secrets are revealed, I want you to go to the comment section and comment what you think would change if the loving Pyro got removed. Instead of waiting till the end, let's read some comments left by some people prior to the video.
It's vote time.
90% of free-to-plays leave, and TF2 becomes good again. Except no one will be playing the game anyway, since everyone usually played the Pyro. It would actually be fair and balanced, sort of. Soldiers, demomen, and spies will become unstoppable, at the cost of enjoyment of the game. Every problem with the game would be magically fixed. Don't ask me how I know. Well, everybody would be happy as those cock-sucking WM1 Pro MLG free-to-players wouldn't be able to charge into battle spamming that M1, laughing their heads off as they single-handedly wipe the whole team out. Pyro mains? Oh, we don't have to worry about them. They can figure it out themselves. Besides, Pyro doesn't require skill. Never mind, you get what I mean. But on a serious note, it would be a game changer. No more flame-inducing rages to be occurred. It would seem empty without the Pyro. It'd be interesting to see what would happen to the community. Therefore, I believe it would not be tragic, thus the game would be played as usual, but for obvious reasons, it will never happen. I cry every time. There will be no new players because their only class that they can kill people without skill will be removed. I don't know how to feel honestly. I want them reworked, but Valve doesn't seem to quite know how to do it. I don't want Pyro removed from the game, but I at least don't want to groan each time I'm killed by a Pyro. I want him to be fun to play against, but also fun to play as. TF2 would take skill. Alright, well enough of the salt. What would happen if the Pyro got removed from Team Fortress 2? Surprisingly lots. In a way, every class would be affected if the Pyro would no longer be a part of the game. Each class would now be more concerned over what's behind their back, as the most efficient class at spy checking is the Pyro. So now that every class has a higher chance of getting their butt tickled with the knife, what else should we be concerned about? Well, a Pyro also has the responsibility of reflecting projectiles away, which in this case we would not be able to count on anymore. By looking back at these salty comments and statements, the three classes that would gain some power after the sad disappearance of the Pyro would be the Spy, Soldier, and the Demoman. The Spy or Scout's Papa, I should say, would now have more freedom to not only run after Scout's mom, but the other classes would be up for grabs too, on a whole new scale. The Soldier would now be free to spam rockets across the map with no concern of any rockets being reflected, therefore WM1 would still exist, just in a Soldier version. And the Drunk Man himself would not need to worry about any reflective interruptions during his sentry destruction operations anymore, as he could spam away all day, making it a shit show for the engineer. The removal of Pyro would cause an outrage, as many players do main the Pyro, so many players would be left without a class to play. But most importantly, many new players would be forced to try a class that takes more skill right away, as Pyro is usually the best introductory class to TF2. But that being said, many new players are responsible for causing the WM1 flame spam that we all love, right? Well, with the removal of Pyro, we would get rid of what's about to appear in this clip. Well, if the Pyro did get removed, I guess we could pop the champagne because we wouldn't have to worry about the WM1 spam anymore. And as many people have stated, TF2 would now actually take skill. Please don't hack my Google AdSense. I never said that, although it's true. But now for the moment of ugly truth. The moment which requires you to grow big bollocks. And the moment where we find out if Half-Life 3 will be released. From a poll that asked, would you want Pyro removed from TF2? A total of 170 people have voted, and most people said, nope. Well, this goes to show that deep inside, we all love the Pyro very much. Once again, don't hack my Google AdSense. I need to feed my family. Despite the WM1 and even the flare spam would be gone, I guess Pyro is just meant to be a part of Team Fortress 2. So this means we won't be worried about spies as much, projectiles will be less of a concern, and you will still be able to play a good old game of dodgeball. So now that we all know what would happen if the Pyro was removed, it's my time to grab some popcorn and watch some heat in the comments. But I'd like to thank you for joining me today. Please be sure to scorch the like button, share this video with a friend who still thinks the Pyro has a ballsack, and comment down below 0101 to show that you're a true Pyro main and watch till the very end. I'll see you next time. Bye peeps, have a nice day.